Every day, people are making huge gains with NFTs. And honestly, the best way to get in right now with not a lot of capital is to mint the best new projects. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about how you can mint and find the new best projects. And if we get 300 likes on this video, I'll even drop some whitelists below in the comments for you guys. So let's just get in that video today, boys. Let's talk about how we can make enough money where maybe in the future we can just start buying apps like Elon Musk. Like maybe I wanna buy Temple Run, or maybe I wanna buy Flappy Birds. Let's just jump right into it because this one's big, guys. It's Ragnarok. There's 7,777 of these dropping today at 1 p.m. EST. If you're watching this video right now, it's probably about to drop. And this is going to be the first meta RPG game. It's got art that fits the anime meta. It's got huge collaborations with people like Andrew Wang. It's got a female artist. They have an original soundtrack on Spotify. So look, this is more than just Azuki. This is a game, this is a metaverse game that you can start immersing yourself in right when you mint. It's not one of these projects where, hey, let's give the developers $1 million and then they're gonna go spend a year somewhere trying to actually develop the game they've been promoting. No, they've actually built it out already for you guys and it looks awesome. So your PFP will also be your in-game character. You could trade, earn, and own real estate. You can level up, get XRP. And for a video game nerd like myself, this sounds like a really fun interactive metaverse. Kind of reminds me of like, I play this one all the time still. I have PS1 Crash Bash. Remember Crash Bandicoot? Remember how fun that was? And you could also slay monsters, get points for that. So it's a real estate, it's a killing game. There's killing, there's buying, there's everything an NFT degen's supposed to love. Now I get it, your dick just went from 6 to midnight and you're wondering, how can I mint this cool times? Did I just refer to myself in third person? That was pretty corny. So there's gonna be a fair auction of 4,000 of these Ronins. It'll last 24 hours starting right now at a 0.77 starting price. Again, I think this could sell out at 0.77, but if you're able to get it below that price, I think that's a snipe. If you can get it anywhere below the 2.5% threshold every 7 minutes, I think that's a pretty good snipe. It's gonna stop at 0.21 ETH. I don't think it gets there. If it does, if it gets in the 0.4s, 0.3s, 0.2s, oh my God, let me take the sniper out right now and pew pew. And it'll all come back around. You'll have a couple of these private sales on Thursday, Saturday, and then next Monday will be a final sale. Anything that hasn't been bought already will be publicly and fairly raffled off. And this isn't one of those like weird Dutch auctions. If you end up minting one of these at like 0.5, and let's say the final price is 0.21, they'll actually refund you the amount that you ended up paying. So you get an airdrop for like 0.3 ETH. So it's really fair, and this is the right way to do Dutch auctions. So even if you decide to mint out at 0.77 and it drops below, you'll get refunded for that. Super excited about Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok, was that maybe the funniest Marvel movie? I think Ragnarok is just good juju. Speaking of movies, I want to talk about David Horvath. He is the creator of Bossy Bear on Nickelodeon. He's represented by CAA, which is the biggest Hollywood agency. And this just got announced 1 hour ago. Bombshell news. He's got a project, a small collection supply of these called Financial Rune. There's 0% royalties, which makes it a flipper's wet dream. And they also just partnered with Ron Howard's Imagine Entertainment, which as somebody who used to work in Los Angeles in the entertainment industry, Imagine Entertainment, that's like partnering up with, you know, like Bored Apes. I mean, that is huge in Hollywood. They also said that they're gonna have toys from Japan by the end of the year. So for this small collection supplies, which, you know, there could be some big investors who come by and sweep 10, 15, 20, that's a good percentage of the whole supply. This is a mega play right now, in my opinion. There's gonna be a super limited quantity available Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. So if you're watching this right now, 3 p.m. Eastern today, you'll be able to get your hands potentially on one of these Financial Runes. Why do I hold strategic Hollywood partnerships in such high regards? Well, they have a lot of pedigree. So Ron Howard, you might have seen him before. He was in Happy Days. He's, you know, directed movies like A Beautiful Mind and The Da Vinci Code and Apollo 13. Him and his partner Brian Grazer, who, man, I gotta get my hair looking like him. Look at that spiky hair. How do I do that? Look, they've won 10 Oscars. They've won 11 Golden Globes and 47 Emmys. These guys dominate TV and film. They have the Discord link right here. Make sure to jump in there and get all the recent updates. He's saying it says 251 NFTs. They've released 189 59 of them right now. It's a 1.49 floor price, which is actually super thin. Oh my gosh. I mean, you can just reset the floor so quickly if someone just like came through and swept these. A super small quantity raffled off today, guys. So this is one you definitely need to watch out for. This is Picture Day by Nikki Bots. Again, one of the first things I do when I'm looking at a new project, guys, I don't really care about the art anymore, okay? We saw Moonbirds. That went to like 1 billion ETH, and it was just a bunch of pixelated out. So what am I looking for? Am I looking for engagement farming tweets? No, but look, just 17 hours ago, you had a chance to interact with a tweet to be considered for whitelist. Same thing here. So we're still very early on, but what are the first things I look at? Who is following this project? I want to know, what's the narrative going to be like on Twitter, on Discord when this mints? Who are the people who are going to be writing threads about this? Who are the people who are going to be posting their picture days and promoting it? I want to see what that narrative looks like in my head. And for me to want to mint an NFT, I got to make sure that narrative is really strong and it has deep conviction from the right types of influencers. I'm just gonna look at who's following Picture Day. Don't know much about it right now, but I see someone like Red Guy, 50,000 followers. He works for Jenkins the Valet. I see Franklin, my guy Franklin, following it. FaZe Banks, that's random. Aiden Colin, who is the founder of Heart Project. So less than 1,000 followers, and we have some big people following it, which is really interesting. They joined in January 2022, so this isn't like an old account that some of these people are just randomly following. We haven't seen much of the art, but it's from renowned street artist Nikki Bots, which I like having a singular force kind of head up my NFTs. We saw this with Danny Cole and Creature World, Frankie Nines and Sup Ducks, Gary V Friends. One singular force, one great artist. This is Nikki Bots, and we can see that this is his website. I don't know if this is what Picture Day is going to look like, but it seems to be sort of his style right here, which is pretty cool. Seems to be in the meta. Looks a little bit like Threelanders. Pretty cool. You can see his designs on the street around different cities. So that one's really cool. Another cool one I'm looking out for right now is Day For It. Less than 10,000 followers on this one. But again, the right type of people are following this project. They got a great team. The art is by Yes Cream Time. And you know what I hate? I hate projects that make you grind really hard. It's like, bro, I'm working a job here. I can't grind 50 hours a day in your Discord and say GM and how's it going and hope you're having a good day. I can't say that all the time. I need projects that are just being real with me. So this one, Day For It, pretty cool because they're giving away a few day list roles here just on the Twitter. You can check out the website. I love the design. These guys look pretty cool. I mean, I would say the cute PFP meta is maybe not as strong as it once was, but you can see this is a really well-designed website here, and these guys are fun with some different cool traits. So we don't know when this is dropping. We don't know how much it's gonna cost, but the allow list is probably gonna be a cheaper price than the public. It's gonna be 8,888 of these. This one's gonna be interesting to watch. They're really trying to market themselves as a lifestyle and clothing brand, so it's really gonna matter how much they get caught up in the zeitgeist, how much people respond to, how well people respond to this project. Oh my god, it's an undoxed team. Just kidding. They're actually all, well, I want to shout out Throne, which it looks like he's not doxxed, but I met him at the Doodles event. He's a really, really strong advisor in my opinion, and one of the reasons why I'm bullish on this project. Okay, another one real quick is Meta Hollywood. Again, a little bit under the radar. Again, I'm only into this project because of the potential narrative. And the narrative behind this is Animoco Brands, who is helping launch Yuga Land for BAYC later this week, is behind this project as well. See here, it's Planet Hollywood, which is like an archaic Hollywood memorabilia storefront that it used to be in like Times Square. It's kind of a weird, it's kind of a retro vibe with a future, you know, upstart brand like Animoco Brands. Kind of interesting here. Gonna offer exclusive memorabilia access and utility. Think of this as maybe like a potential cameo pass type thing. Really, I'm just making a bet on Animoco Brands because the things they've shipped out before, obviously they have a huge partnership with Bored Apes, but other things they've shipped out have done pretty well. One of them is the Benji Bananas membership pass, which is sitting at like 0.28. Basically, this is their membership pass to go play the Benji Bananas game, which is out on iOS and all this stuff. So this is held pretty strong, and this is sort of an access pass, just like this Meta Hollywood's gonna be an access pass. So hey, I'll take a 0.28 floor price. I'm not stingy, I'll do that, I'm down. Okay, these next ones really under the radar, but just wanted to give you guys this scoop on these in case they blow up, because again, we're all about the A before the A. Under wraps, just like who's following them. They've done some collaborations with people like Klon fun cast. One thing I've been waiting for is like a cool car project. Don't know if this is gonna be one, but I think there's a market share for them. You'll also be airdropped an exclusive piece that he did with Klon. Yeah, Klon, the illustrator of Cool Cats, did a collab with this project. I think that should have some value. Again, card people, you know, it's always like when limbo. So I don't know, maybe this is one to watch out for. Super low key right now, so should be easy to you guys, you know, maybe get in and get that whitelist. Another one to watch out for is Kikiverse. I'm specifically just bringing this up because the artist here, Pepe Clover. Let's get that right. That's a little embarrassing. No one clipped that. No one clipped that. She's also the artist behind Sappy Seals and Pixelverse. And so these are great, well-established projects that also come with like, hey, maybe when this project launches, Sappy Seals will give it a shout out. That's a huge diamond hand community. But this project to me just has a lot of the elements of projects we've seen do well. I mean, it does have that cute PFP type meta to it, but it also has a little bit of an anime feel to it. That's one of the reasons why I think it could do well. It could catch, you know, on fire a little bit like Galverse did. Definitely want to watch out for. Still a little bit under the radar. So I talked a little bit earlier, like, yo, I think the cute PFP stuff is like dying down a little bit. What we're really looking for right now are access passes, cards, digital keys to get you into exclusive clubs, and that's why I want to talk about this project real quick. Opus Club NFTs, access pass, fashion and entertainment, games and storytelling, and building with the community. I don't mind this art, honestly. I think this art is decent. Again, like the colors here, the Joker kind of fit here. What was your favorite? Heath Ledger, the best Joker. You know what was a disgrace was Jared Leto as the Joker. That was terrible. Yeah. Again, access pass with some decent art. Could be one to watch out for. Who knows? What I do know is you guys got to get on FTX US. Best place, cheapest place to buy crypto so you can degen into some of these mints. I have a link below where you can use my referral code. You get a couple bucks off. Helps me out, helps yourself out. FTX US gang is Sniper Gang. Go to the comments below. Get that link. Boom. Okay, if you just watched that whole video, you're a sicko and I love you so much. Thank you. Remember to like this video. 300 likes. I'll drop some whitelist below in the comments. Make sure to subscribe too. We're almost to 30,000 snipers. I love you guys so much. I wouldn't be where I am without you. And my favorite part about it all is that I get to say, gang, get